All right, this is part 3, basic doubles strategy part 3, and we're going to be talking about the net players. Emphasize, do your job, know what your job is, and do it to the very best of your ability. Net players need to have a mindset to get every ball. As mentioned in part 2, when you start a point, you're going to have two deep players, the server and the returner. The net player on the service side needs to be positioned in the middle of the service court, and the net player on the opposite side needs to be in the middle but behind the service line. When the ball is played, the net player needs to mirror every ball. If the ball is served down the tee into the middle, we'll put the ball right here to be returned. The net player needs to move so that they are directly in front of the ball. If your server serves the ball wide, we'll put the ball out here. The net player needs to move, but we're not going to go into the doubles alley. We'll get right next to the doubles alley, but we're not going to go into the doubles alley. We should be able to protect the doubles alley just by reaching out our hand and our racket by extending it. But you always need to be in front of the ball. This gets you in the optimal position to be able to poach. If the ball is inside, now what does inside mean? For the returning player, inside is any ball that's going to be inside between him and his partner. If this were a right-handed player, he should be hitting a backhand. That's the inside ball. We can call it in the middle if you want to, but as long as it's between him and where his partner should be at, we're going to call that an inside ball. If you have an inside ball and you mirror that ball, you should prepare to poach. Your mindset, again, should be to get every ball. But at this position right here, you are now ready to attack very aggressively the ball that comes off of your opponent's racket. His angles are limited, which means you should be able to get to the ball. Again, even the ball that's hit back toward this corner, with you being in the middle, there's a good chance you should be able to intercept it and poach it. If the ball is outside, a ball outside means the ball is not between your opponents, but it's on the outside. And it doesn't necessarily have to be extremely wide, even though I'll put the word wide up here. If the ball is outside, again, you need to mirror the ball, but you need to be thinking, protect my alley first. There is no help behind you on this side. All of your help is on this side. So if your opponent has the ball outside of them, they could possibly go down the line. So you want to protect your alley first, and then once the ball comes off the racket and you see it's not going to be to your alley, then you aggressively attack it. Don't run back to poach. Running back, let's just say that from this position right here, you are mirroring the ball, you're right next to the alley. Your partner has positioned themselves directly between the ball and the net strap. Remember, straight line. And now this person hits a forehand shot across court, but your angle to try to intercept that ball is running backward. Don't do it. If you get to it, it's going to be a difficult shot to have. Just allow that ball to go back to your partner and let them hit the ball back. Again, if you can poach the ball by moving up toward the net, yes. But if you have to move backward to poach, stop. Let the ball go to your partner and let them return it. Now let's go back to just the same scenario right here, since it's drawn up. Leads us right into it. If the ball is hit behind you, switch sides. If this deep player decided to lob the ball over your head, your partner should move over and hit the lob, but you need to get out of the way. You need to move back basically to the center of your service line, to this area right here. By doing this, you have now allowed your partner to have an open shot anywhere on the court. If this team is working correctly and this person lobs the ball, this net player should move here. You don't hit deep to short. If you're standing in this area right here, you've limited your partner's ability to hit the ball cross court. So if the ball is ever hit behind you, you need to move to the opposite court and get behind the service line to open up the court for your partner to hit the ball anywhere that he or she wants to. Now let's talk about advanced players. Faking poaches, or moving to dictate where your partner hits the ball. Not your partner, excuse me, your opponent hits the ball. We're starting a point. Your server hits. This net player is not watching the ball. This net player is going to see if the ball lands in, but then they should be getting their eyes over here to see where these people are moving so they can react. We'll just so it say it's an outside hit, and this person hits a cross-court shot. This net person can just, at this point, he just fake like he's getting ready to hit the ball. Doesn't even have to move, just fake like he's going to hit the ball. And this could cause this player to stop in his tracks and not get in good position to mirror the next shot. So fake some poaching. You can even fake it to the backhand side if you want to. This person has no idea where the ball is going. They know where it should go, but if you fake on this side like you're hitting the ball, it may bring this player over thinking that he's getting ready to hit the ball and I've got to get in position. So advanced players fake poaching. Also, advanced players move early to try and dictate where this person is going to hit the ball. Let's say, for example, that your server is a consistent server and serving tight and the ball's over here. Well, when you hear that ball come off the racket, start moving. But really, don't go all the way. This person is going to see your movement. And if I'm this person and I know you're going to be in the middle of the court, then I'm going to try to hit to your alley. So when the ball is hit, you take a step like you're going to go, but then you pull yourself back, because as soon as you move, it gets in their head of which way they're going to hit the ball. You take a step and then you move back, and this person hits the ball directly to you and you're able to put it away. That's for advanced players. Move early to cause your opponent to hit the ball to you. So let's review real quick. Net players, mindset, get every ball. When the ball is hit, when your partner hits the ball, you move to mirror the ball. Be in front of the ball. If the ball was on the inside, you need to be mirrored and ready to poach. If the ball's on the outside, doesn't matter which outside it is, you need to be mirrored, but not in the doubles alley, but you need to protect your alley first, and then you can move to poach. If you have to run backwards to try to poach, don't. Let your partner get the ball. And if the lob is over your head, switch sides, let your partner get the ball, let your partner have an open court.